Religion has taught you that there is an original sin. It is a mark borne by all of mankind which casts a dark shadow over the whole of the human experience. This defect is not your doing, you're told. Someone, somewhere a long time ago did the wrong thing. Now all of mankind bears the responsibility to amend for it through numerous sacrifices and submissions. This hardly sounds like the work of a fair and loving God. But shockingly, many believe wholeheartedly in the veracity of this story. This is because there is an aspect of original sin which actually does occur in the human experience. However, it is nothing for which you have to atone or make amends. Allow your mind to take this excursion for just a few moments. You're welcome to pick your old opinion back up at any point. Less a sin and more a state of being, separation is a powerful mindset. Plagued with as many pitfalls as pros, the idea of being apart from whatever placed you here has far-reaching implications. You are taught that whatever energy, being, or event placed you here in this realm is outside of you, perhaps even better or holier than you. Over time, you become convinced that the road back to wholeness is too hard or too long. Allowed to fester, this separation from source extrapolates into a disconnection from other people. That sense of division then seeps into your relationship to nature. Eventually, you wind up divided from your true self. Ultimately, all of this division, all of this separation creates a wound. It is a wound which affects you and every other person on the planet. It is the primal wound of the human species. This primal wound is a feeling, a sentiment, a notion that you are distinct and separate. Separate from others, feeling separate from the universe. An unease and a loneliness of sorts sets in. It is a sensation that permeates your existence, subtly influencing how you perceive yourself and your surroundings. In one way, it gives you a sense of self, an appreciation of and for your autonomy. It creates the you that makes, well, you. On the other hand, it can also create a devastating awareness of your aloneness and bring about intense feelings of isolation. But here's what's really intriguing about separation. It's also completely imagined. Separation is an illusion which is being revealed in the world of quantum physics to be wholly non-existent in real reality. It's a mirage, one which you have been conditioned to believe is the undeniable truth. And yet separation is a very necessary mirage, for it creates in you a powerful amnesia, an amnesia which causes you to forget your real, ethereal nature. Imagine a vast ocean. Now think of yourself as a drop in this ocean. Yes, you might appear separate, but are you really? You are made from the same substance as the ocean. You are part of it as much as it is part of you. The perceived separation is nothing but an illusion. It is a forgetfulness of your intrinsic connection to the whole. This illusion of separation nudges you into a slumber where your true, infinite, energetic nature becomes a vague, distant memory. It's like wearing a veil. It clouds your vision and alters your understanding of what you truly are. For you are not merely a physical being confined to the boundaries of flesh and bone. You are pure vibratory energy, part of the grand cosmic play intertwined in the fabric of the universe. Your purpose here on Earth is not to reinforce this illusion of separation, nor to continue the story of division. No, your purpose is to awaken. The whole reason you are here is for remembering to your sacred source identity. The only job you have is to pull back the veil of illusion and return to the awareness of your place in the boundless cosmic ocean. Your biggest challenge on Earth is to heal your primal wound by breaking free from the illusion of separation. The goal is to reconnect, to wake up, and recall that you are not just a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. And in this remembrance, you find your true nature, your authentic self, your infinite, energetic potential. The entirety of your purpose on Earth is to awaken and remember your sacred source identity. Awakening is a word you often hear, but what does it truly mean in the context of your existence? In the vast expanse of the universe, amidst the cosmic dance of celestial bodies, you are but a tiny speck. Yet, within you resides a powerful energy, an infinite potential, a divine spark. This is your highest divine self, the purest version of who you are. It is this version with which you are tasked to reunite as you journey through the labyrinth of life. Awakening is not an event, it's a process. It is a gradual unearthing, a peeling back of the layers of illusion that have shrouded your true nature. It is a shedding of the amnesia that has made you forget your sacred source identity. As you awaken, you begin to remember to the original energy which started all of this. You reconcile the notion that you are a separate entity to an awareness of yourself as an interconnected aspect of a larger whole. You recall that your essence is not confined to a physical body but is part of the infinite, energetic fabric of the cosmos. You rediscover that you are pure energy even while here on Earth. When you reconnect to this highest version of your ethereal self, a profound transformation occurs. You learn to view the world not through the lens of separation but through the optics of oneness. You experience your life not as a series of disconnected events, but as a harmonious flow of interconnected moments. In this state of awakened awareness, you live in complete harmony with everyone and everything around you. You see the inspired in the incidental and the extraordinary in the everyday. You recognize the underlying interconnectedness of all people, things, and scenarios. You realize that the primal wound of our species has always been this illusion of separation, and you become inspired to reconnect everything in your own perception. You discover that being alone is impossible because in the quantum energetic realm, you are connected to everyone and everything. You see that loneliness cannot exist when you are at one with all of the universe. This awakened state, this enlightenment, is also known as the mindset and experience of the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is a concept of reality beyond the material 3D world that you can experience here on Earth right now. It is not elusive. In fact, it is your highest calling and your only responsibility as you travel the Earth realm. Living in the fifth dimension is the realization that you are more than just a physical being and then behaving in a manner which reflects this knowing. You are an energetic entity, infinite and boundless, connected to every particle in the cosmos. Imagine living in a state of complete harmony where peace, joy, and unconditional love abound. This is the full experience of the 5D. In this realm, the polar equities of judgment, attachment, and expectation are shed. It's a state of existence where you are free from the confines of duality, free from the constraints of the physical 3D world. In the 5D, you transcend the primal human wound of separation. The illusion of being separate, isolated, and alone dissolves. Instead, you remember to your true sacred identity. You live in an interconnected reality, in the cosmic web of complete safety and support. This experience heals the primal wound of separation and reveals the true connected nature of your existence. You cannot be alone in the fifth dimension. How can you ever be lonely when you are part of everything? The concept of alone becomes obsolete in the quantum energetic realm. You are no longer a solitary being, but rather an intricately interconnected part of everyone and everything. You are the same energy and have the same consciousness as Source. Yet, living in the fifth dimension is not a call to abandon the physical world. It is an invitation to transmute it. It presents an opportunity to perceive the world from a higher vantage point, a perspective that sees through duality, beyond the illusion of separation. A 5D life is one lived fully engaged in the human experience while fully aware of your interconnected, infinite nature. You are part of everything, and everything is part of you. You have always been, and you always shall be. Allow this to sink in. Be willing to see yourself this way in just one interaction today. Spend a few moments in quiet contemplation of all the times during which you felt this connection, even if you couldn't put words to it. The truth is already inside. You already know the answer. Simply allow it to be.